what would you like me? What would you like to see unboxed next?
From you?
Nathaniel's in the chat. Nathaniel, we'll let you up, right? What would you like to see open next? So there is DC stuff, right? Bit of audience participation. You got 2 DC things. You got a Batwoman, and you've got a Joker. And whatever we open next will be the only one that we open. Or, of course, I know everybody, not the only one we're going to open, but, or shall we open this next? Because I haven't opened it. So I haven't worn it, haven't checked it out since I bought it the other day. Awesome. So Nathaniel goes, I open the Joker first and then the helmet. So I don't take the helmet on until the end. Now, Nathaniel's also a collector. So if you do you want to come and show that, I'll send you a link out, bud, because that'll be cool if you're at home at the moment. I'm not sure if you're at home or not, or if you're listening on the way around, to work or something like that. What does
Nathaniel collect mostly?
Well, the last time he showed up, he's a music guy, so he collects vinyls, sneakers, and also figurines. So he showed up a whole bunch of like zombie monster dolls the other day on his because we were on his stream. It's he does like secret spins for his vinyls, so you don't know what we're gonna what you hear. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you ever want to come on, Nathaniel, and show your collection, I would love to see what because this is about collecting. It doesn't have to be specifically about toys, but we'd love to see some of your stuff. Now, so Joker gets done, and then we go to that. So you're finished with your one, right?
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. I hate opening these because of the whole blister pack thing, but I mean, of course, it's it's all done, so it doesn't really matter. But the artwork on the back is what you always like, because it's really cool. And talk about Batman, I picked up a puzzle this week for $1. Like a secondhand hospice, on my hunts. And I was, usually I don't know if they're gonna like have all the pieces there, but this one had all the pieces, so I was really, ecstatic about it for $1. These usually go for about, I guess about $8, something like that, or $10 US, because it's $18 here, $19 here. So, you could color in your character at the back as well, so it's double-sided for kids, something to activity, and it's 40 by 40, piece. But it's very cheap purchase, like 50-cent purchase, US, or 60 cents. And I was quite, because every now and then I love the artwork, so I'll pick up a puzzle with Batman or Star Wars. I've got a whole bunch of Star Wars ones up there, and this is like people just give away their stuff. Hospices are with estate, whatever's left over that they don't sell, they just hand it over, and it gets sold and helps the hospice, elderly care sort of stuff.
Right.
So I don't mind picking those up, but it also adds to my collection, so it's pretty cool. So let's go with this. So this is what year is that?
Maybe like 2000.
2018.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a Mattel 2018, so it's not that old. So this is a DC owned Mattel, version. Where this is, I think, would this be before? Oh no, like McFarlane has been doing it like a side project to these, right? So it's not like that Mattel doesn't do them, because DC continues to have the license for McFarlane to do the McFarlane multiverse type of things. So I do love those, but usually Mattel's got some really cool kind of image, figures as well. So let's see what this is. Further ado, look at that, easy, pick it up straight away with everything stuck on it.
Oh yeah.
So they have a little, the only thing that's held together is like, what is that? Is that like, oh, it's a camera. Yeah, so this is a little camera. Didn't realize that. Wow. So, yeah. All right, so let's get to that. So you got that. you got three different accessories with this, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what these used to sell for because I mean, you know, they're already like 6 years old. But so you've got the hat. The purple hat's really cool because wasn't it like Batman? Was it Batman? What was that movie with with the Joker with Jack Nicholson, right?
The Batman. It was just Batman.
Yeah. So you got the purple hat for fedora. I have a couple of those fedoras myself, so I do love the fedoras. They're probably the best ones that suit me. So yeah. Right. Awesome. Yeah. So things I'd be happy to sometime, but tonight I'm checking out what you had. Excellent. Yeah. I'd love to have you on, man, with us. Maybe another 2 weeks because we do this like a fortnightly, you know, or bi-monthly, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
great detail on the fedora, I should say. Love that.
Oh.
And then of course you've got his briefcase. Whoops, went flying with the flower and the little card. So this is pretty cool, and you know, a lot of cool details on this. You know, that one where he like, you know, sprays friggin' acid or something in your face with that, and then you got the little Joker jester card. Really
That's
cool
very
detail
cool.
on this. Yeah, and I was just trying to figure out if it's one piece or if it's like if the flower's added onto it. But yeah, it looks like the flower part's being stuck in there and glued onto it. But this part here is like it's part of it.
Yeah, that's
Right, so it's
molded.
not actually stuck on or something, it's actually there. But so then they went and painted over the top of it. But it's all would it be heat pressed or something like that? Like a
It's probably a heat press sticker or something like that for the Joker face, and everything else is molded in black except for the flower. Flower looks like it was glued on. But
yeah, because I could see like it's like you could see that
you
it's
can
like
see it.
kind of stuck into that hole. But very cool design. Like whoever designed the toys for these, I think, you know, they're artists amongst themselves, right? Toy designers, man. So cool. So this is another one with 2-piece. I wonder if there's glow in the dark. Oh, that would have been so cool if there was glow in the dark, right? The neon. Because
that's pretty cool.
That spray coming out. And so the camera, so of course, look at the hideous face on the Joker on this.
Oh yeah.
Right. Now articulation, everything. You got apart from the the feet, the ankles. So you got the knees, you got the hip, you got the waist. But the cool thing here is you also got the you know, you've got the elbow, you got the wrist, and you got the shoulder and the head up and down as well, as well as sideways, all the way around. Of course, you know, the collar's going to stop it, and you don't want to like go too far, otherwise you'll rub the collar too much. But look at I don't think you can take off. Actually, you can. Looks like you can actually take off the, you know, this part of it.
Right.
So you can, you know, you could, if you wanted, you could have them like that, just, you know, with a. And I was just thinking you could actually do paint a Joker face on there, or a Punisher skull, like the T-shirt, right, on there, just to make it a bit creepier.
You can order that. There's a website where you can order those stickers, or you can go on eBay and order decals like that that you can put on that action figure.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, like it'd be interesting. Like, I mean, like people customize a lot. Like I mentioned, you know, the guy who had this, you know, basically he was getting these to customize for other figures, and I know a lot of people, you know, are doing that a lot now because, and I've seen the images come across on my Facebook of people, you know, customizing their own Marvel Legends characters, and they look amazing. You know, I think, you know, like us, I mean, we're creating comics and they're customizing characters. You know, it's just another form of art, and it's great to see. Now, let's try some of the stuff here. Okay, let's start with them. You've got that. Easily
Yep.
goes on top. Very well designed. Now, do I go this side or that side? Of course, hat on. 3 figures. Look at that. He looks even creepier with the fedora on.
Oh yeah.
This is a good figure. I can't even remember how much I paid for it because I mean I got it at auction. So, you know, like, what you guys have like eBay and stuff. Just realized this needs to go a certain way to the flowers on the outside. So, here we go. So, I wonder if it's a bit. Yeah, it's. Of course, you can put a gun or something. Like, what is it like? He's got a flower gun or the bang gun, right?
Yeah, he's got the gun that has the thing that comes out and says bang, the flag that says bang on it.
Yeah. So I think maybe that would be better on that hand. So let me try this. No, it's got to be on his. It's got to be on his left hand because of the way it's designed. Otherwise, the flower's going to be in the back. But look at that. Oh, let me. That's not going to work. That is going to work this way, though. Let's put him on a DC. I mean, where are you? Here we go. Using a McFarlane.
Oh, the acid comes out of the camera.
Yeah, I just still hoping it'll be. No, it's still not glow in the dark. So yeah, didn't realize that until it just dropped off there. So there is your. Let me do a solo on that so you guys can see that a bit more close up. There you go. That way. There we go. So that's using a McFarlane toy stand to stand him up. He's kind of in a pose to just be like walking forward. You notice here his heels a bit up.
Right.
See the back there. Like this one here is just higher off. So, but look at that. This looks so creepy. You can, you know, what the fedora makes him look even more creepier than normally looks.
Oh yeah. What you should do is
And
get
he's
one
got
of
a
those
fedora
little.
as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You should get one of those little tiny elastic bands and put it on the fedora as the hat strap. You know the hat band? The hat band? Yeah.
Yeah, you mean that goes around it? Oh no, oh you mean around the top?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, so yeah, that's now we're gonna finish off. That is, what is it? That's a Batman Missions the Joker. So that's what that was. Is it there or have I got it? Yeah, the other way, right? Batman Missions Joker.
Oh yeah.
So that is.
Looks like it's from Batman Beyond, but
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
but
Like,
it
which one
isn't.
was
It's
off?
no, it's not. It's kind of its own thing. It looks like.
I was just trying to see if I've got the DVD in front of me. Where are you? Avengers, X-Men, Transformers, Robotech. Maybe it's on random. Superman. Oh, there it is. Like, so let me see if it's this one here. Yeah, I think it is. You're right. It is Batman Beyond. So, right, you can see the art there.
Well, they're taking some elements from Batman Beyond and other Batman properties to do it. So yeah, there's some imagery because the Batman is the regular Bruce Wayne Batman that's on the toy.
Yeah.
So there's some homages that they're doing, I guess.
It's kind of mix and match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can see Robin here as well.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't appear in, doesn't appear in that.
Nope, he does not. All right, let's see this helmet, man.
Yeah. All right. Let me get something on my head and then we'll put it on.
Okay.
There we go. Baby head cover.
There we go.
This way it's like, I'm not. All right. I haven't opened it. This is how I got it from the shop. Brought it home, put it aside. It's been sitting on this thing here since Tuesday, maybe, or Monday. It's Sunday here, so it's almost a week, right? So, packaging.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Guys, just make sure you don't throw this away thinking it's rubbish, because that is definitely not rubbish. So let's see what that is. All right. So there's a plastic thing right there.
Okay.
And I do not want to scratch any of that. So gently. So I wonder what that is for. Is it like the base of the neck or something like that? All right, so this clear plastic, have no idea. We'll figure out what that is soon. Now, this also, one thing I really like about this, it comes with a stand, all right? So let's get back in here. So that's that out. You can go, oh, that was weird. They must have opened up to check at the store because, I think there, it's come out. So we'll see what that is. And then the next one is the stand part. So they have this, when I was looking at it, let me bring up that link you sent me where they show, is it that one? No, that's not that one. There. So this is what we're looking at, guys. And we discussed the pricing issues earlier. So this is a link that, is this who you deal with as well, or is it somebody else?
I order a lot of stuff from Hasbro Pulse because I want to order small numbers and stuff. So my markup is a little heavy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, because I have to order it. I have to buy collector prices sometimes. So
yeah,
I try to take advantage of discounts that they got going and do that. But yeah, I have a better luck selling them inside the store, at a little bit of higher price than I do selling them online, because if you're searching online, it's easier for you to compare prices. So
yeah, but yeah, and the other thing is, like, I mean, it's much in the long run, it'll be healthier for your community to be actually buy local. And we've been discussing that, recently on my Comics and Rambling show about how online shopping is basically destroying small business everywhere. Right? It really is, especially with cheaper products. And so, and it's not just one or two things getting destroyed. It's like then across the board, from cars all the way to a figure. So this is what comes in this little package in paper, which is really cool, not plastic. I mean, this is, of course, it's good to be plastic because paper is going to get ripped and it's going to scratch. As you can already see, the hole for the what is that? I don't know what that's at. What would you call that part of his head?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. So these are couple of things that come with this, right? So the first one is this. So let's open that up. Oh, there's another. All right, this would be to put around, so your head, so it doesn't, it's fitted. So I think this is part of that stand. part of this. Let me make sure I got it in the right little spot. Yep. So it's got this little thing there, so you make sure you put it in the right. You know, you don't try to force it without in the wrong place. Usually, I'm like, and then find out it's got a clip there for that specific go there. Yeah. So now let's see. So that goes on. There's your mount, right? Your base plate, and it's got this really cool Magneto on there. So you know it's Magneto, even if you didn't know it was Magneto. So that's really cool. I really like this. I think it's, you know, the back is different. It's like steps, but the front, it is really cool.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I like it for the mount because like everything else with the helmets, if they, you know, I've got a Darth Vader one, I have a Stormtrooper, and I might have some other ones that, you know, large ones from the, you know, last 20 odd years. And so this is the most recent. I haven't purchased an actual new product in the way of masks for a long time. I mean, helmets or whatever, but I do have masks all around me and helmets, and, you know, it's just
right.
This is something new for me. So because I don't really wear them, so it usually ends up being displayed. So now, so this is what it looks like before, you know, when you put it on. Now, the one thing I noticed straight away when we bought it and I put it in the bag was like how light this thing is. It's basically just a shell.
Yeah.
Right. And that's all it is. It's just a shell, and, you know, you've got the design inside to give it that, you know, pretty cool look. But, you know, what do you call? Yeah, I don't know what you'd call this. Like,
I just call it like a crown,
or
a crown or something. I don't know. It's just you know, little design on there.
And inside, it's got a whole lot of, you know, kind of like the old not Cybertron. What's her name? The actual machine. You know, like in the
Cerebro.
That's it, Cerebro, right? So you got like patterns from the Cerebro thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now let's get rid of that. Now this is, you get a whole bunch of these, right, to figure out where you're going to put them. So it'll, you know, depending on how short your head is or how small, like my head's really small. Make sure I've got all of them. So you got 3 of these little pieces here. Don't lose them. The other thing I was thinking is this is kind of must be where this goes. However, I'm going to make sure I have a look at the friggin' box because, you know, just so I have it right. And it does not tell me. So it's a 10.2 inch by 10 inches. And was there any instructions with this? I thought I saw some, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah. But the only place I can think of this goes is over here. So I'm going to be gentle because I don't want to scratch the friggin' paint. But this is really light. That's one thing you got to really, you know, you'll notice, unlike the Darth Vader ones, and this is the older ones. I'm not talking about the new ones. Stormtrooper ones and Boba Fett and all that. They're very solid. They're not this thin. Look at how thin this is. This is just like an eggshell. So this is going to be at the back of the neck because you don't want the sharp, you know, scratching the back. So like, it's definitely for the back. So let's put that in there without trying to scratch the damn thing. But
let me see that. Let me see that clear, please. It looks like it's got too big of a turn for it to be on the back.
Yeah,
it looks like it's.
Do you think it's in the front?
It might be to keep it from when you Yeah, see, it fits better, right? So when you put it on the stand, so it's not just resting on like the stand itself. I don't
Oh,
know.
right. Okay, let's see. No, the stand's like this.
I have no idea.
All right, so let's go back to that little image that we had before from the Pulse place. Let's see what they've got. Yeah, nothing in the front. Yep, nothing in the back. So
Let me see if I can find something on it real quick.
cool. Yeah, because I don't want to go and break it.
Yeah.
Forcing something, that was the worst thing. Yeah.
It looks cool. It looks super
It
cool.
does. Let me see if I can wear. Yeah, it's not gonna. It definitely needs all the paddings.
Oh yeah.
But the weird thing is that I don't see any sort of like instructions where to put the paddings, which is kind of sad. So, but
well, the padding would probably be where it feels better for you.
Yeah, I think. I mean, you're right there. So, I mean, if it's going to come down, it's got to be about here. So this has got to be on top of the, the crown.
Right.
So that, let me get out of that one. My voice is already changing because of this thing in my front of my face. So there you go, the black Magneto. Now, or the brown, chocolate brown, as I said to my friend the other day, because you're not black. I said, well, okay, chocolate brown Magneto. Right. It's like, here we go. So got the old beard showing through. This is pretty cool. I like this. So this has got to go on the top. So let's chuck that in there. I doubt I'm gonna resell this or anything, but because once it's mine, it's mine. One of the things that really sucks here is because, like, see that pattern there? Now that's going to be covered by this, so you won't see it.
Right.
So that's kind of like a waste, because it'll be probably better if it was around the sides or something like that. So let's see. Oh, I see. So here's what they've got here. So see that?
The square?
That one there, the square pattern?
Yeah.
Sharp edge. So they've got two of them. So that's where these go.
Oh, nice.
So it doesn't fully cover it. So
now look on the other side of the padding. Wonder if they added the emblem onto the other side of the padding.
Right. I see. You're right there. So one's got like this.
Okay.
And one's like that. But I don't think that works. Because I think it's just from this. Like the stand. Just the pressure of the stand on it. So let me go full and I can show you guys how it looks like. My eyes like cloudy. I'm like, it's hurting because I don't usually have my glasses off. So sorry about that. If eyes are everywhere.
Right.
So it's purple, which is really good, right? So it doesn't like usually they have black.
Yeah.
And even if it's white, they still have black. So this is good. I like this. I think it becomes part of that. So you got to push it into the corner without trying to break the friggin' cheap plastic thing, because you can hear the noises, right? Because like how thin this is.
Right.
But do you think like for the price it's for like in the US dollars, right? $50. Do you think it's it's worthy of that price?
Well, I was just looking on Hasbro Pulse, and $59 for that is pretty reasonable considering the Stormtrooper helmets are going for well over 100.
Wow.
We're going about over 100 or over. So I mean it's pretty neat. I'm looking at it like, oh, I think I'd buy it for $59.
Yeah.
So I think it's a pretty decent deal. What's it made out of? Is it a nice hard plastic, or is it?
It's hard plastic, but it doesn't feel as good as it should.
Mm-hmm.
So you were talking about like, I've just here. I'm going to show you the New Zealand site. So where I bought it from, right? But I'm going to show you what else they sell, so you can see. And it's my local store, by the way. I don't, it's a franchise, but it's my local store. So I'm not like, it's not a. I went, it was. So this is the one you're talking about. Like these ones, are they heavier? So the difference in pricing between. Carry on.
Oh, this has electronics in it, so that's probably justifies the extra cost.
So the one I got is this, right? So that was at $250 New Zealand, and saved myself $140, which is why I got it, because I buy stuff on special. I don't buy it full price, because I'd go broke within like a week if I went full, retail. But it works out to be about the same price retail US. So you can still buy it, like even from my own store. It's still available, guys. If you're watching in New Zealand, you can go, check it out on your own store here in New Zealand, EB Games. Now, you were talking about like, which one are you thinking about? Like the two, these are like electronic ones.
So like the Stormtroopers helmets are on Hasbro Pulse are $100, or right at $100. Yeah, like that one right there is right at $100. So, but if there's electronics in it, I mean, then it can justify it. But yeah, I don't think I would get that for $100, because I don't have the whole outfit either,
Yeah.
So I mean, they're pretty neat. There's some people that really, I know some people that collect them. So
yeah, I've got like one of the former workers there collects them, right? She's like, oh, I've got that one now. I'm going to get that now. I'm going to get that now. I'm like, $300 each time.
Yeah.
Okay. But her partner, her husband, actually, their family owns a huge store, so they're not, her income is just like supplementary to her. It's not like her family's income, so she can get that. So yeah, but this, I saw this and I was like, yeah, man, I'm keen to get that straight away, because I'm saving $140, and that's and like, everybody knows that things are getting tight and stuff, so you got, but do go local, support your local stores, even the franchises
of it. Talking about the cheapness of it, talking about the cheapness of the material, we're not expecting it to block psychic energy or not making you into a master of magnetism. So, I mean, you're just playing pretend.
Yeah, it's just gonna be there, right? No,
right.
I can't go, come to me, adamantium, rip it out of Wolverine.
Well, you can. You get the bath towel out of the bathroom and put your cape on, and
So I don't like. It's still weird. So this is like, let me get the center right. So this is with the two padding on top.
Right.
So
looks like your dad was Magneto.
Be about here, so I can see it now. It's like further up.
Yeah.
That sits better, I guess. But where do I put this? So would it be here?
I have no idea.
Like, because whatever I do, no way is this going to sit better on me, which is kind of sad, because it needs to have stuff on the ears, on the back, on the, to make it work.
Yeah.
So this needs a lot more padding than what they've given with this, which is kind of sad. Now it's become a review friggin' thing rather than just like unboxing, right?
So what I would look into is I'd go to a hardware store and see if you can find the. Yep, he just said it. Use a hard hat insert to fit your head. Exactly what I was saying. Go to the store, find a hard hat insert, and then install it in there, and then it'll fit better. Because the hard hat insert is going to fit like your ball cap.
Yeah. Let me just grab the other one. But I mean, this is the other thing. Like when you want to go out of box, you don't want to go to the extra work, right?
Nope.
Because that's what, it doesn't. it's not fun, right? Because you got to go and look for something now.
Right.
Now you got to go to the shop again. When
But are
if
you
put all the
going to be
settings in there,
wearing
I
it
wouldn't have
anytime
to do
soon?
that. Sorry?
Are you going to wear it inside any? Are you going to be wearing it out anytime soon? I mean,
Yeah, I might for the fun of it. I might go into town like that. But the problem here is my my glasses. Like
right.
whenever I put on anything like this, mask or something, like, But this might work if it
That's
fits
all right.
good, right? Wow, that's pretty loud, like knocking there. So you can hear, can you hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how that's how thin it is. So though it might be visible with the cutouts on that particular one, so yeah. So this is what Nathaniel's saying. Use harder thing. It can be repositioned and doesn't have residue. Cool. So, oh no, it probably wouldn't after all. Okay, so the hard head won't work, but I think more of this would work, right? More of these foam things.
Yeah.
I could put it around my back, just around the sort of like the base of it where it won't be seen, and so just like this thing, right? See the colors there. That's why that is pretty cool. I like that part of it. The fact that colors are just as purple as the inside of that. So that for me is a plus. But a negative is the fact that I gotta go hunt down something else extra to make it work. So for someone with a bigger head, that's fine. But someone like me, a kid's head size head, it's not gonna work. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what I've got in the way of the Star Wars stuff. So give me a sec. Do you wanna do you have any do you collect helmets or anything like that as well?
No, all I have is my Ghostbusters Proton pack and my Ghostbusters uniform. I do have a couple lightsabers and things like that I have in my collections. But other than that, that's I don't. If you didn't notice, I'm a really big person, so cosplaying for me is kind of hard to play my heroes. So that's why one is Ghostbusters fit. I don't have to be super in shape to be a Ghostbuster. I just have to, have make the uniform fit me. So does that one look like it's? Yeah. See that insert right there. You guys are
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. So this is perfect, but I mean, this is like $300 kind of sort of like, you know. So that's it. It's still a bit wobbly on my head because my head's small, but I think I can, because I haven't really tried to change it, but you have these little clips on the side here that you can pull to make it like fit.
Right.
So let me just pull that down a bit to see if I can. Not only that, you can tighten it as well at the back. So like there, on the top there.
I know what I would use for the Magneto helmet. It would be
perfect fit.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, if that wasn't that would be perfect, right?
Oh yeah. So they make you might be able to find it in like a old sporting goods store, like a used sporting goods store. If you get the old Taekwondo headgear, the protective headgear for Taekwondo, put that on first and then put the helmet on top. It'll be nice and tight.
Yeah, I mean, like even that thing that you got, like this one here, right? How's it come out? Oh, I can't remember. I can't figure out how this is supposed to come out. Oh, there we go. So this is what we're talking about. This little thing. So if they had that in this, for I mean, it's only difference in the price here is $50 between the other one to this, right? So yeah, it's saying crazy glue. Yeah, they do, or something similar. But I think this is probably the best way to go without having to damage too much,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think why I don't know why they didn't go this far, because this is Hasbro, right? Is it Hasbro? Marvel Agents, yeah. But I mean, this is probably going to cost them about $2-3. This plastic thing, right?
Right.
And for 200, so something that retails at 250 in New Zealand, $5 more US, maybe say about now $15, and having that no more no fuss, like we say, right? It's out of box, wearable straight away. There's no going looking for something to fix it, to resize it.
But do your other helmets have stands? Did they come
No.
with stands? So
No, because they can stand on their own. That's the other thing. They
so,
stand on their own, so they don't need
so
stands.
that's probably what they did that for. That they were making a choice between a person wearing it all the time or a person displaying it. And to me, it looks like more of a display piece than something I would be cosplaying.
True.
So that's probably why they chose what they did.
Yeah. That's set in there. So this is the original. This is like. Oh, put my glasses back on so I can see. So I bought this when I opened up my shop, and this is from 2004.
Yeah, 20 years old. And it's yep. And it's
cost $50 New Zealand, so around about $30 US when I bought this. Actually, yeah, it was pretty cheap. Because I wanted to have something really cool in the store to display, and I think I might have paid about $20 for this or something. You know, this is a solid piece, and I think this thing has lights on it as well. There's no battery in it now, but it's a light in here as well, so you could actually turn it on. There's a light showing in front or something.
Oh wow!
But, yeah. Was there anything else here? There's a Kylo Ren there smashed helmet, and there's also Iron Man helmet, and somewhere else. Oh yeah, up there is a Optimus Prime. Let me show you if I can get this to do its thing. Right at the top, there, like a full head.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep.
Yeah, so there's quite a lot of masks and helmets around this place, and that's why I say usually, me, if I went retail, I'll be, broke within days. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It's more of a display piece, and it's pretty good display piece. But I think at $250 New Zealand, I don't think it's it's a good price for it to be what it is.